Hello, this is Berzinsky for Beardbrand Alliance. I've got the Midas touch. Yeah, I wish I had the Midas touch. But this silver mane has the Midas touch thanks to Beardbrand's new offerings in the gold line. Stay tuned and I'll give you a step-by-step tutorial on how I care for my hair in its current long state. Stay tuned. Thank you, Beardbrand, for offering the new shampoo and conditioner in the gold line in a larger size. So finally, I can wash my hair, I can condition my hair, do my beard, all in the same fragrance. And for me, that's Temple Smoke. We are ending scent confusion at Beardbrand. And you ask what scent confusion is? That's when you have a shampoo from one company, you have beard products from Beardbrand, you have a fragrance from another company, and all of that kind of clashes together. So to end scent confusion, Beardbrand is offering all the products that you might need in your favorite fragrance. And for me, as I said, that's Temple Smoke. So I can now wash my hair, condition my hair, wash my beard, soften my beard. I can wear cologne, I can put a little mustache wax on, all in my favorite scent of Temple Smoke. So today I'm going to show you how I do my hair. And so hair's gotten long. Yes, it's gotten long. Some people asking where the haircut's coming. At this point, it's hard to think about cutting my hair, but that's another video. We'll come back to that one. So I'm going to show you how I wash my hair and do all the necessary prep in order to style it and show you what a finished product looks like. Thank you for Beardbrand and the new larger size shampoo in that gold line fragrance that I love. And I'm going to use a small dollop and wash my hair. So typically I'm washing my hair, say every 4 days, maybe 5, maybe 3. It really depends on if I'm out and about, if it gets more greasy, if it looks okay, if I'm okay wearing it in a ponytail, all different states, but let's say on average it's every 4 days. Trying to stretch to get to once a week, but I don't know if I'll get there. I'm gonna lather it up and rinse it out, making sure that I get all of the soap out of my hair. I'm gonna wash my hair twice, and so you ask why? The root of my hair is actually dirtier, greasier than the ends, and so I have to make sure that the roots near my scalp are clean, and sometimes that takes 2 washings. Next, I'm going to condition, and I'm actually going to concentrate the conditioner on the ends of my hair. So my hair is probably about 16 inches long in certain places, and so I'm really concentrating on the bottom 10 inches or so. As your hair has been on your head for 2.5 years, it has been subjected to more of the damaging rays of the sun and product abuse, heat abuse. Even if you're being careful, it's very difficult to maintain healthy looking hair on the very ends of your hair. I'm going to leave the conditioner in my hair for a good solid minute. I'm going to rinse it out, and you can see that I'm actually trying not to get my beard wet. And I've talked about that before. I can wash my hair without getting my beard wet. I washed my face in the sink before, and so I'm just trying to not do everything on the same day. Certain days I have to, if you're getting filthy dirty, working in the yard, or after swimming, and I'll wash everything together, but most days I might be doing them on separate days. And that's it. You know, just washing and conditioning your hair pretty much like you would. A little different with the guy who has long hair, as I gave you the points before, mostly because of just long hair takes special attention, especially at the end. You might have noticed also that I keep a very large tooth comb in the shower, and what I do is I will make sure, and sometimes I'll actually comb the conditioner through my hair with the comb, and so and also just to make sure it's all smooth and even before I even start to towel dry it. And with the conditioner I can literally put a comb right through my hair without any tangles, any smears whatsoever. So it's really good as far as conditioner goes. Love it. So what do I do as far as styling my hair? 2 options of late. One of them, if I have an hour and 45 minutes where I'm not going anywhere, not going to be seen, that's how long it takes my hair to naturally dry if I towel dry it. So I try to vigorously towel dry it, but I also don't want to scrunch it up too much. As your hair gets longer, it is more prone to damage, and so it's better to like squeeze the hair out with your towel, wringing it out, as opposed to just rubbing it vigorously. Not so much a problem if you have medium length or shorter hair. Go ahead, rough up your head. So that's one option if I let it go. So here's a picture of my hair just naturally left to its own devices at 1 hour and 45 minutes. Might be 95% dry and maybe a little damp underneath, but you also see that I get a lot of curl or natural wave released in my hair that's not evident when it is shorter. So you can see the top of my hair in this particular picture is fairly straight. As it gets to the bottom, it releases curl, which is fine. And so that's a look. You can just let it go. Now, there is nothing in my hair in that picture. That is straight, washed, air dried for 1 hour and 45 minutes. And what I would do with that is put a touch of sea salt spray over the top, maybe comb that through with this big tooth comb, and let it go, let the natural wave go as it is. Kind of like that look. It looks a little more rough and tumble. It's more of a 70s kind of vibe. It looks good with t-shirt, jeans, and just left on its own. If I want a little more polish, what I'm going to do here is show you how I do that. So what I'm going to do is I've towel dried my hair, and I am going to take my trusty hair dryer here, and we are just going to go to town and dry it up. What I'm doing is concentrating on the underside of my hair, closest to my head, in the back. That's the last part of my hair to dry. So I'm actually trying to get that drier, and then the stuff that's on the top surface is the stuff that dries quicker. And there is actually a reason why that is. The hair that's on the top layer has been subjected to the sun, to those UV rays, even more so. The hair on the top is generally more porous than the hairs on the bottom. So it tends to dry quicker than the hairs underneath. What I'm trying not to do is pull my hair, stretching it while heating it. That's what you don't want to do when you have any length hair, is stretching the hair while you're heating it, and that's where you can cause some damage. What I'm just trying to do is lift it up, dry underneath there again. What I'm trying to do also is not to kill all the natural wave in my hair, so letting a little of it go by not being too vigorous with the straightening of my hair. And this would be considered about, I'm going to say 90% dry. So carefully I'm combing through my hair, and once again, no knots. I use a large nylon paddle brush, reason I use this is because when my hair is still wet, I can really get some heat running through, or some air running through this while I'm drying it, so it aids in drying of your hair. And this is where I might want to add a little flip to the front of my hair. So don't want to be too precious with the way I style my long hair. I don't want to be, like Farrah Fawcett here and doing the flip of the wave. What I'm trying to do is coax it in a way that gets it off of my face. But you can see actually just by drying my hair has a tendency to flip and roll back. Just using the brush to enhance that a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is add some product to my hair. So I'm going to add, my hair has a tendency to be somewhat flyaway, especially if there's humidity in the air. So we are using Temple Smoke sea salt spray, shaking it up really well. And I'm using this to add some texture and to prevent some flyaways. So you can see that I actually took some of the poof out of my hair, took it down a notch. And what I could do is actually leave this like this with a little bit of the wet look in my hair, which will dry and some of that will stay in there. And so that's an aesthetic choice that I'm making, to leave some of that in my hair. Good to go like this. Will I hit my hair up with hairspray? Sometimes I do. If I'm definitely don't want to be dealing with it, and I tend to actually, when my hair is longer, like I said, I don't touch my beard, but I have tendency to actually play around with my hair and flip it around, do the hair flip in the front. I will actually spray it with hairspray if I have a meeting, I'm going to see people, and I am reminded not to touch my hair if that is the case. Oh, one more thing. What I can do also with Temple Smoke Styling Balm, it's not only for your beard, you can use this on your hair. I'll take a very small amount. And this is something that I might do in lieu of the sea salt spray, or in addition to, if I want more control. And we're talking a little bit here, rubbing that loosely in my hands and smoothing over the top of my hair with attention to the root part. But I use most of the product now in my hair, not so much to build texture throughout, but actually to control flyaways and to control how the overall appearance of my hair looks on the surface. So when my hair was shorter, I would definitely take the product and rub it totally through my hair. With it longer, it's more of a surface application for me. So there you go. Comment below, tell me what you think of the Berzinsky routine. Pretty basic, in fact. Just takes a little longer with the hair drying and or the air drying, but pretty much an easy process for me. Let me know what you think of the long hair. And here's another question. Who do you want to cut my hair when I finally get around to it? Thanks for watching as always, and look forward to reading your comments.